one. Come on, Ivy. Hey.
Okay, let's go. Let's have a good look at this game, see if it's any good. Okay, yeah, we want to see new goals if he has any.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Ivy. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right. Check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Yep. You keep saying, dude. Keep at it.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Here we go.
Watch this, watch this.
Alright, dude, take care. Thanks, drop by. Don't forget to leave a like if you could, please. Appreciate it.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Doc, what the heck was that?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future.
Have a good sleep,
1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
What are you talking about? You built a time machine out of a DeLorean. You put your dog in a time machine. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about? A time machine?
Way I see
hey,
it.
William Bass Gaming, welcome to the stream, dude.
Why not do it with some style?
Greetings, hosts. Smash like and share.
Made the
here
first
until you
espresso.
finish. Hope day is good. Day is very good, dude. Day is very good. Instead of stream something different tonight, guys. Yo, bro. Do you only stream at night? No, I stream during the day sometimes, but I have to work as well, dude.
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It's due to work, I can
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
I'll be making out a roster on my channel.
Probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit.
I'll tell you what times I'll be streaming from. I'll try and stick to that roster once I make it out, okay? Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button while you're here, if you could. Okay. I want to see if there's any settings in this. Can we improve the graphics? Settings. Graphics. Guess I should have done that before I started. Shadow quality, anti-aliasing. should look a bit better now. Yeah, that's much better. Click and hold your left mouse button and drag Marty to walk in the direction to attack. Like the walk. Okay, this is the point and click kind of game, so okay, we got that.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
You have to watch Fortnite. I'll be on Fortnite in a while anyway, dude.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic.
There's 6 different chapters to this game. I'm only playing chapter 1 tonight.
Mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N, carry the 9, then...
Doc, something's way off here.
So it's only chapter 1 tonight, guys. It's not gonna be that long a stream. Probably maybe an hour and a half at the most.
Doc?
I've had this game for a while.
Scott.
I've been meaning to play it. By the time I got around
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
I'm guessing what I choose affects the outcome of the game, so this could be kind of fun. Let's see what it's like. If it's not very good, I don't have to do the second third part.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
Okay, so Back to the Future, Chapter 1. Here we go. Episode 1, it's about time.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
I'm getting copyrighted.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Hope I don't get copyrighted for this game. Search slab for dangerous. What is it? Dangerous materials, okay.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him. Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
Never mind. Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse. Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Don't really know what I'm supposed to do here.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Okay, we've done that. Scientific equipment.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
What else we can interact with here?
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Alright, let's get out of here. No, go out. Controls are a bit funny.
Jennifer'd like that. She's into old stuff. Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
George.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Biff is the right pussy in this anyway.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah.
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
One second, I gotta turn on subtitles for Gabriel.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its... Maybe you should try to find...
Just skip past the ones we've done.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Alright, let's see what else we can find in here.
Let's make some noise.
Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. He's about to blow Transformers. Turn that shit up. Going back in time. Can we get the... Where's the guitar gone?
Hey, I want to try something.
Shelter in. How you doing, William? Boss, everything good with you, dude? More clocks. Doc had a thing for clocks, didn't he? Oh, we can use the guitar. There we go. This should be good. Come on, let's rock and roll.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Here we go. Biff is about to get it straight in the face. Turn that shit up. Oh, here we go.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Michael J. Fox knew he was gonna blow the amplifier. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Rock on, Biff.
Rock on.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Hopefully any of your fans of the movies, guys out there. Everyday Gamer Revival Solutions. Can you search up on Epic Games how to make yourself as or to create a code to support your channel? Buy something. Everyday Gamer, I tried to get it, but my passport's out of date, so I can't get it. I've already applied. They won't accept my application until my passport's in date. So as soon as my passport's back in date, I'll be able to apply for it.
Doc?
Good old Irish car there, a DeLorean. I'll get one eventually, Everyday Gamer, but thank you for asking anyway, dude. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on the stream as well if you could. Don't forget to leave that like.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Flux capacitor. Oh my god, this brings back memories of childhood, guys. There it is. I want one of them in my car.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Marty?
That!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward.
Yeah, this is the game of the movie.
I'm stuck in time. When you get
I
there,
love
I'm
this
sure
movie.
you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Did you enjoy the movie Everyday Gamer?
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Okay, let's have a look at that shoe. Is there a date on that shoe? Get back in the car,
Nah.
What are you doing? It's such a fun movie.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Right, so
Once I know when to look for Doc.
would it be in the magazine or the book? Examine. Okay, let's examine it.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
So what did you think of the movie, Everyday Gamer? Was it good?
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
I don't really... we can't do anything else inside here, so... I think I remember if the movie, I think the dog had something on him. Need a dog collar.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Well, the dog's a lot of help. Don't get into the car again. There's nothing in there. There's nothing else I can interact with. Time circuit switch and keypad and display.
I can use those to enter a date. Once I know when to... I can use those.
I'm now only uploading weekly. Okay, dude. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Hang around here. How do we get back into there? No, don't go to the DeLorean. Don't go to the DeLorean. Don't go to the fucking DeLorean, I said. There doesn't seem to be anything else I can interact with.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Well, the dog's a lot of help. Present time. Locks up fucking Biff, screeching clutches. Marty's stunned by the sudden arrival of his mentor and his time traveling DeLorean. Investigating the driverless team time machine, Marty discovers a pre-recorded message. Doc struck somewhere in time. Okay. What's in the car? There's nothing in there. Alright, get back in the car. Alright. Must be something we picked up. Ah! Alright, Everyday Gamer. Have a good night's sleep, dude. Talk to you later.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Alright, I'm kind of confused. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Circuit switch. Follow the trail of the dog. That's what I'm trying to do. High heel shoe in the DeLorean, something smells fishy here. But I already checked the shoe.
This time traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Okay, maybe if I go to the dog with the shoe. Use item. Go over there.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Alright. What can we interact with here? There's a door there. There's a door there.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, See, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Mic on.
The stream's been kind of dead so far, so I'm guessing it's the kind of game that people will watch after. Rather than watch it when
touch
it's streaming.
those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Hey, William Vass, if you have Predator Hunting Grounds, would you fancy doing a joint stream sometime? I'm trying to get someone that has that game to do it.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Nice binoculars. We'll just go through the
doing some stargazing?
mediocre
No,
stuff first.
I set my sights on the lower things. Is that? Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
What's with all these
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
I thought you was going to say that.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground! I told you not to touch those!
Oh, she's a miserable old bag. Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am. Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
We got rid of her, so we might be able to check the papers now. Hey, Katrin and a Hauserman! Welcome to the stream.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Alright, come on, look through the papers, you dumbass.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Try one more time.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Yeah, we gotta narrow it down to a year, so... Hang over here, we can...
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Get rid of her again.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
The voice acting is atrocious in this game, I'd say that much. It's actually annoying.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
That
Jeez,
was funny.
They all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to repeat things, but it's kind of hard to find what you can interact with. Candy, Capples. Anything else in here?
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays.
What else can we interact with here? Papers, Capel, candy, radiator. I don't think we can interact with anything else, so let's get out of here.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Just gotta do the same thing again.
That tea's never gonna boil.
Kitchen door to strays.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Nothing else here we can interact with.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
Not surprising.
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Okay, so I can't leave. So what can I bloody interact with? We gotta narrow it down to years, so we need to get her out of the room in here for a second. I've got an inventory.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
So that's not gonna help us. Alright, we use that. Try something else.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Valley video, Biff. What's Biff up to? What you doing, Biff? He's got another book in his hand.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Okay,
The fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Oh, that's some funny shit. You ain't my type anyway, ma'am. Alright, 1932, we gotta cancel out the
There's
year.
the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
So, now we check the papers, we should get it.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
Oh, shut up, you miserable old bag.
Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
This is just... It's not very good so far. I hope it gets better.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
You got a time machine. He won't know you're gone at all.
You ready to go, Einstein?
So it was June 14, 1931, I think it was.
According to this, Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931. I've got to go back to June 13th to rescue him.
June 13th, 1941. Okay.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Okay.
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Here we go. Hey, Gabriel. Just playing Back to the Future. Something different. It's not really that cool. It's not really that good so far. Might get better though, we'll see. Depending on how many copyrights I get, I don't know if I'll be streaming this again. There we go. We're going back to 1931. Fun fact, you Gabriel, the DeLorean car in Back to the Future was built in Ireland. Bet you didn't know that. It's an Irish car. Stick around for a while, it might get better, we'll see. But if I get too many copyrights on it, I will not be doing chapter 2.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Gabriel, everything good?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Ooh, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr.
I'm good, dude.
May I get your name?
I'm good, kid.
Yeah, it's... Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
That's the old woman.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc. Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients. Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Okay, can't go any further down there.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Today especially, yesterday's soup.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
McFly!
Biff? Kid!
Grandpa? That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you?
would you? No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Alright, so...
There's no way I'm going to keep that door open without some help.
So I need to go talk to Doc. Let's go talk to Doc. Time to talk to Doc.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here. Psst, Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't?
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a puffy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
A rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Hi. Do you know where I can find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Yeah, I was just thinking that as well. Be kind of funny. So we have to go to the courthouse. This isn't very exciting, I know, Gabriel, but I'm only playing the first one. If it doesn't get any much better, I won't be playing for. I won't do chapter 2. Oh, you can run. I didn't know you could run.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc, nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation time.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
where are we supposed to go now?
But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Who's Josh? Josh CPU. I think that's in the wrong chat, Katrin.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. H to the A multiple.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for. In more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character. That even possible?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Yep, completely crazy.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible. The only...
That one.
Emmett,
Alright, so he doesn't help us.
Hey, right, no. What am I missing here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no.
I think I need to go back to the jailhouse again and talk to Emmett. Ah.
Doc!
Marty! Have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great!
Hey,
and I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
Just stream something a bit different today.
A lot.
Bit of relaxation.
Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition. My first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So it was a big success?
No. It was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
It's kind of like a point-and-click.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self was working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something when the inverse is something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Oh, I know what I have to do.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a...
So I need to use the tape recorder. Controls are not very nice in this game anyway. That's one thing I would say. Where is he? Where is he?
By the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? H.
Right, so come on, run.
Is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times except... Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone!
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it!
Alright,
now it brings back to H.
Tape recorder. Guess I need to get close enough then.
I don't think so. Maybe not. I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
Oh, come on.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Right.
You can't exit. I don't want to ask him any questions.
Emmett,
Line operator. Well, in that case.
Tape recorder. Use that.
H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. If H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to the
So, back to the prison again. Really don't like the controls in this game. This point and click, fine, but it's... You gotta direct them. It's not very smooth.
Psst, Doc! Marty! How goes the escape plan?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
What was H again?
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it.
Okay.
What's the story with this kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
It down.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna? We never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Is that everything?
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Alright, that seems to be it. exit.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
That's Newton. But how many Newtons are required?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Voice is gone for some reason.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
So, I think we have to go to talk to Biff now.
All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
She's delivering alcohol, she doesn't even know.
Sorry, boss. Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
So we probably need a hat to give it to their father.
I don't need anything in there, and I don't have any money. I better not go back in there. They're angry, and they've got scissors. I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place. I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy. You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
I don't think it was very cool, Gabriel. This game is not very
That's
good.
a Tannen, all right.
But I'm struggling through it.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
It's kind of boring.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Just 1 second there.
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Just 1 second there, guys. Okay, we're back. Let's go.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Have you seen the film Back to the Future, Gabriel?
Well, couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know. Gas, maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much.
So we got to get one of these barrels off her. I don't know how we're going to get it, but that's what we're supposed to do. So let's go back to Doc and see what he says first. Controls are terrible in this game. I really don't like it.
Psst, Doc! So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Biff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931?
During my trip to the past, I decided...
The fire at the...
Exact explosion.
That's horrible.
I know.
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Hang in there, Doc.
That wasn't much help. Let's go back to the soup kitchen and see what happens there. That's the barrel I need to get.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Okay, so what do we have to do here? Gotta get into the basement.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
No, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety, right. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. Obviously, this kitchen is...
of a hidden establishment.
Right. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm going to keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Eli thought she was drunk and said to her, "How long will you keep on getting drunk? Get rid of your wine." Eli should mind his own business. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
How do we get into the basement? Alright, done that a few times now, that's not working.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
I can't talk to him again.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
Can I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Chili
Why,
for
is it
Gabriel.
getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Eureka!
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Let's see what else I can do here. There's something about him moving that off the elevator anyway. So.
What is it, kid?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... parsley? It might help to, complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Alright, what he's gone over there? Got to do. Can't talk to him again.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Pretty neat, Doc. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Brown residents.
Emmett.
Yes?
Any ideas about how to get the
hooch?
Yeah.
What?
You're probably
Nobody. No,
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? We'll score that
shit.
I'll keep cogitating.
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speaking.
Indeed. This must have a hidden establishment of ill repute.
Right, that might explain. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Let's go outside for a second. Where the delivery guy is.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Do I have to go talk to her before I go in there? Let's try that.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is...
Does somebody need a visit from...
the rest home.
Those dear old...
So I have to get the soup off her and replace one of the barrels, so I'm guessing I'll have to do. If I can fucking move. God, the controls are horrible in this game. Alright, let's go around the back. Can we go around the back? Nope. Can't go forward. Alright, come on. Think.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Questions for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
I'm stumped here because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Stick a hand. Superpowers on the... Yeah, we already know that. Oh, yeah.
More soup?
Please. And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Okay, where is she?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Rest Home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody...
Stay sober.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Oh, wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
So get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Would you go over there?
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
God, the controls are terrible in this game.
Doc! Hang in there, Doc.
Right, so where now?
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here.
Okay, go to the police car.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
I can't see anything to do there.
I better not go back in there. They're angry, and they've got scissors.
Reactor rank in there.
I don't need anything in there, and I don't have any money. I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty. Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Right, so there's nothing at that side of the road anyway.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course, because he was a patent officer just like you.
Any idea where we could find Art?
Not a jot.
Have you read the...
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's...
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Don't think I have to go in here, but we'll check it.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
The only place I can really interact with is inside the bar. Oh, hang on.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Emmett.
Yes?
Don't worry, Emmett. We'll get that subpoena delivered.
If you say so.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
What is it, kid?
So this place used to be...
What do you mean used to be? It's a distributing food soever.
Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
I need a hint because I'm not going to be wandering around here like a headless chicken. Marty used an object to find its owner. Oh. Earlier in the game, Marty used an object to find its owner. Okay. So...
I need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail. Brown Estate, Klondike 51038. My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats. Not sure what that'll do. Nah. Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy.
Hey, William Voss Gaming. What's the story?
Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
This game is kind of boring. I don't think I'll be doing the second part of it, but...
Where's he going? Only one way to find out.
How we feel after that. I'm only doing one part of it today, anyway. How you doing, dude? Everything good?
Huh. Deja vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
I'm your mother's great-nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah!
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry, some other time.
Let's just give him the hat. I'm gonna go through, guys, what I think is supposed to be said rather than go through all the different permutations.
What now?
Alright.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. Not sure what that'll do. I don't need to push it again. Arthur's already there.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
So what the fuck does he want me to do? What the fudge? Get your ass downstairs, boy.
What now?
Alright. do I have to give him?
Arthur's already a little freaked out. I think showing him a picture of his yet-to-be-born son could turn him into a vegetable. It's me again. Please come down. Why? We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time.
What else could I try?
What now?
Just get your ass downstairs, you little shit.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry, some other time.
Oh, just get downstairs, will ya? Come on. You're pissing me off now.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Alright, I've done all these. Got some for you. We are the law. Got some important information for you. We're family.
I'm your mother's...
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you. But I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry, some other time.
Alright, he's not coming down, so I need to figure out another way of getting up there.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Can't interact with anything else.
What now?
Need any help?
Never mind. It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the...
No!
Ha
Oh, for fuck's sake, just go down, will you?
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry, some other time.
God damn it, just come down the stairs, will you? tried the last one, but I've done them all.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you.
Then so.
He's not coming down. Can we just give him his hat? Will that bring him down?
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
None of these work, so...
We've got something for you.
No!
Ring there. God, the controls suck in this game.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here. Not sure what that'll do. Nah.
What now?
Something from the town center.
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
Doc! Guess what? In order to free grandfather with a
Great Scott!
Actually, his name's Arthur.
Marty, what consequence?
Could be Hang in there, Doc.
It has to be the hat. It's the only thing he
What
can't
now?
use the hat. He owns the hat, so... Can't I just give him the hat?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Just give him the fucking hat first so he'll come down.
Quit bugging me, or I'll tell Kid!
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches! from there, you son of a bitch! Right now!
I don't think they're in a talkative mood right now. I don't think they're in a talk...
Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down here and face the music!
No way! I worked too hard to get it.
You can't get... You can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead.
Einstein, help!
Lay off. Get away from me, you crazy nut.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Hey!
Hey! You're only making it worse for yourself. The longer you stay up there, the longer I'm gonna take evacuating your guts!
Not sure what that'll do.
So if you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell down from there. You listen. What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Come down from there, you son of a bitch!
Oh,
right now! That's an order!
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
So, got him scrawny little runt. He comes down.
I can't believe you lost him again!
So we need to go over here. And the game's gone off. Oops.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid! Right away, boss! Where's Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks! A subpoena!
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen! Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me! Stupid Artie! Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Alright, that's that section done anyway, at least.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
What the bloody hell do we have to do here? This is
what did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
You don't know what someday you are going to you have to learn.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
You don't know what someday you are going to you have to learn.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
We don't have the fuel yet, so...
This notebook has all and never falls into the wrong...
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Someday you are going to learn.
We need to put something up there.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Big hall room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building. A good start.
You know what called your mother and I someday you are going to know. You will have to learn. It's time to you know.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Someday you are going to know.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
People don't you know what called.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett! You're going to find
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Alright, this is annoying. This is just
What did
annoying.
you do?
Emmett! You're going to find
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
You have children, and you will look. I don't. Just like
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett! You're going to find
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
I hope someday you have children and you will look. I don't.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett! You're going to find
Stop being such a crank! Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Come on.
You're going to find out.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Someday you have children and you will look. I don't. Just like so.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett! You're going to find out that when you get older.
What did you do?
Emmett! You're going to find
By
out.
Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to your...
What the This is just annoying, this is.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
I hope someday you have children and you will look. I don't. Just like so.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
Blood pressure.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
I hope someday you have children and you will look.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
You get older and I hope someday you have children and you will.
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton. Hey,
what do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
The Von Brauns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Emmett, you got...
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
Law? What use is a microorganism for law? Father, why don't you ever listen to me?
Emmett, you got...
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common...
I didn't want to press that.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Stop being such a crank! You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
You are going to learn, boy.
Shit.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh, what? Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I
can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. Then they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? There's no way Ed and his bike is going to be fast enough to catch up with that paddy wagon. Or is there? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece. I'm coming, Doc. Get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
that with a tire iron. Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? They won't budge.
What are you using the lock, idiot?
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. What's he doing here? Throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Keys. The window's shut tight. On the dashboard, but I can't reach him.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back. The hubcap at that would do any good. Keys. How do I get him? I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate. The hubcap at that would do any good. window shut. A distraction. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Not sure what that'll do. Up my picture of Dad like that. Not sure what that'll do. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Come on.
Gotta keep him from looking my way. Sure what that'll do. The hubcap at that would do any good.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
The window's shut. I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
Can you distract him again?
No problem! Hey, driver! I demand to know where you this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You! Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. Stand back, Doc.
Marty!
Lead, Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there!
That's the idea. Doc! Look! Got any ideas?
Doesn't, but none of them are applicable to this situation.
So what do we do now?
I was hoping you knew.
The throttle. Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Okay, guys, that's where we finish it up.
What's happening?
I don't know.
So that's chapter 1 done with.
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Not very good.
Hey,
fellas. It's a pretty poor game.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Okay guys, thank you for joining me on the stream, and we will catch you on the next one.